Hello guys, welcome back to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss a new concept that is object-oriented programming. So let me just type that using a single line comment, this hash code, object-oriented programming. So what do you mean by object-oriented programming? So it's nothing but its way of thinking and implementing a code. So advantages of this OOP, object-oriented programming, is it's very much flexible. Now moving on to the next. Whenever I mention the word object oriented programming, so it's a very important concept. And if you will be using this programming OOP concept, you'll come with across these words: class, objects, attributes, and the next one is methods. So these are some of the words you guys are going to use when you'll be using this object oriented programming. So what do you think? What is mean by class? So class is nothing but it's blueprint. It's a blueprint for creating the object. I'll just explain this concept in detail by using an example. So class is just a blueprint for creating any object. Now, what are objects? So the objects are also known as the instance of that particular class. So there is one more thing: the object can be created as many times as you want. Now coming back to this is about the class and object. Now coming to moving on to the next, that is attributes. So what are these attributes? So attributes are nothing but the characteristic or the properties, we can say, associated with that particular class. Okay. So the type is nothing but the object. Okay. So the attributes are the characteristic of that object. So these are the basic definitions. Don't be confused with all these because I'm going to use all these with the example so that you'll understand it better. Now to start with methods. Methods are nothing but the functions. So that's it about the methods. For example, this is my mobile. So it has the properties, the attributes, right? The color and everything. Now let's see with the example so that you'll understand it better. So you can see here the class is nothing but this design. So let me explain the example first. So let's assume that the car is an object, right? And the blueprint is the design over here to the right side. So, so let's assume that this is a class. So without the help of this design, you won't be able to build a car. So if you have this blueprint, this design, you can build a many number of cars in different colors. You can manufacture many number of cars. So the object depend on the class. So this is the class. So I have told you that the class is the blueprint for creating object. So this is the class and this is the object. So this is the blueprint for creating the object. Now moving on to the object. If you have this blueprint, this class, it can be manufactured as many number of times you want. So this is about the object. You can manufacture or build how many times you want, or how many whatever color, whatever with different function, you can manufacture different cars. So let's see the attributes. The attributes is the characteristic of this object. So what are the characteristic in this car? So the characteristic are nothing but the color, the type of the car. So these are the different attributes in this car: the color, the type of the car. So the the type of the car is nothing but the SUV, and the color is color is black. So these are the attributes. Now moving on to the method, which is functions associated to a type. So what are the function? What are the function? Function means what you can do with the car. So basic function is you can drive, right? So that is the basic function here. So that also depends on the object. So this is about the methods. So I hope you got the clear idea regarding the class, object, attributes, and methods. So this blueprint is nothing but the class. This car is the object. The attributes are the, it actually depends on the objects. So that's it for this lecture. I hope you got an idea regarding object oriented programming. So thank you.